This is Backstage Sonoma, your all-access pass to the local music scene.
Coming to you from beautiful downtown Santa Rosa, this is the Backstage Sonoma podcast. And now, here's your host, Steve Roby.
Welcome to another episode of Backstage Sonoma. Hey, I'm Steve Roby. Today we're joined by Badi Assad, a Brazilian singer and guitarist who performs jazz and world beat. Her innovative style has captivated audiences for over 30 years. Today we celebrate her illustrious career and delve into her profound connections with music and life. But first, let's listen to a sample of her music. Here's Lion of the North.
Coração do folclore nordestino, eu sou Mateus e bastião do boi bumbá. Sou um boneco do mestre Vitalino, dançando uma cirandanhita maracá. Eu sou um verso de Carlos Pena, filho no frevo de Capiba, ao som da orquestra armorial. Sou Capibaribe, no livro de João Cabral. Sou mamulengo de São Bento do Una, vindo num baque solto de um maracatu. Eu sou um alto de Ariano, Suassuna, no meio da feira de Caruaru. Sou Frei Caneca no pastoril do Faceta, levando a flor da lira pra Nova Jerusalém. Sou Luiz Gonzaga, eu sou do mangue também. Sou mameluco, de casa forte, de Pernambuco, Leão do Norte. Sou mameluco, de casa forte, de Pernambuco, sou Leão do Norte.
Today's show opened with Lion of the North by Badi Assad. Badi is our guest today. Badi, welcome to Backstage Sonoma. It's an honor to have you with us, especially as we mark the 35th anniversary of your illustrious career.
Whoa. Thank you for having me here. I always loved California, so I'm always happy to be back. Yes, 35th anniversary. And I was very proud of it because in my entire life, I could pay all my bills singing and playing guitar. Isn't that something? Yeah, a lot of the projects I've done during this period. I have experienced so many different styles of music. I have learned so many different ways of using my voice and use my guitar. So a lot of dedication and passion. And 20 albums recorded. I don't know how many travels around the world, but very, very happy to be here and healthy.
35 years in music is a fantastic milestone. You're also deeply connected with California, particularly the San Francisco Bay Area. How has this place influenced your music and personal growth?
Yes, I've been going to San Francisco areas for so long. But what really connected me there, because it was around there that very important chapter of my recovery from this syndrome I had in the end of last century called the focal dystonia. It was there in the Bay Area that I started to heal myself with Dr. Nancy Bill from the University of San Francisco and also the Masuani yogi Jack Nihan. So these two professionals really helped me. So I cherish this part of the world as one of my best healing places. And how it has influenced my personal growth. Wow. trusting in human capacity to help each other. That was a big thing. I can also say, right before I start the healing process, as I said, I had the chance to play at the Herbers Theater for 800 people sitting down to see me play. And right there is when I still didn't know what was wrong with me. And I had the courage to come for the public and say, I don't know what's wrong with my hand, but I'll deliver the best of myself to you. And I had a standing ovation. So was also in San Francisco that I could trust that music was inside of me, not just in my hands playing virtuoso guitar.
Let's listen to more of your music and discuss the song, If I Want to Talk to God. Tell me about the song's powerful message and what inspired you to create this track.
Oh, If I Want to Talk to God. Such a beautiful song. Who wrote is this magnificent Brazilian composer and musician artist called Gilberto Gil. And this idea came because my 2 albums before, not my last album, one before my last album, I don't know how to say that properly in English, but it was an album called Ilha. The in English means island. And it is an album with all music that I wrote by myself or in partnership with other friends. And who is interested in listening to it, it's just in Spotify and iTunes, etc. Please go there and check it out. But anyway, for the concert, which I traveled a lot with that show here in Brazil, not so much in America, but here in Brazil, because a full production with my full band, drums and bass player with all kinds of samplers to reproduce the sound of the album with my lighting engineer, sound engineer, all the crew. The album was a short album with 9 songs, so I had to add songs to the show, to the concert. And as this concert called Ilha, Island, Metaphor, how this concert is a metaphor. If the world collapses and we are in the deep ocean with this big ship shrinking, and if we survive, we are going to survive in some sort of an island. And this island can be a piece of land in the middle of the ocean, or it can be an island inside of ourselves, as we are this island surrounded by air in all the places. And if this island is the beginning of a new civilization, what do I want to bring to this island to grow as a new kind of being? So all these philosophy thoughts are in this concert and in this music. And if I want to talk to God, speaks about it. If you are alone, if you want to talk to God, you have to be alone and be aware of your flaws and be bold enough to assume your flaws and your weaknesses, fragilities. And then that is when you can be strong.
Let's listen to it now. This is If I Want to Talk to God by Badi Assad, and you're listening to Backstage Sonoma.
Se eu quiser falar com Deus, tenho que ficar a sós. Tenho que apagar a luz. Tenho dos nós, dos sapatos, da gravata, dos desejos, dos receios. Tenho que esquecer a data, tenho que perder a conta, tenho que ter mãos vazias, ter a alma e o corpo. Se eu quiser falar com Deus, tenho que aceitar a dor. Tenho que comer o pão que o diabo amassou. Tenho que virar um cão, tenho que lamber o chão dos palácios, dos castelos suntuosos dos meus sonhos. Tenho que me ver tristonho, tenho que me achar medonho e apesar do mal alegrar meu coração. Se eu quiser falar com Deus, tenho que me aventurar. Tenho que subir aos céus, sem cordas pra segurar. Tenho que dizer adeus, dar as costas, caminhar, decidido pela estrada que ao final vai dar em nada. Nada, 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 nada. Nada, 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 nada do que eu pensava A raça humana é uma semana do trabalho de Deus.
That was If I Want to Talk to God, and my guest is musician Badi Assad. Badi, in your career, you've had some great collaborations, and you performed extensively with talented musicians like Romero Lambabo during your U.S. tour. What was that experience like?
Romero Lambabo. I love that man. He is one of the best musicians ever. But more than that, he's such a wonderful human being. And once we toured America, 5 of us, my brother, Sérgio Nodai, and another Brazilian called Celso Machado, that lives in Vancouver, Romero Lambabo, and myself. And we had the greatest time ever, on the stage and outside of the stage. We could not stop laughing. And since then, we often talk to each other just to check it out. Hey, how are you doing? Etc. Just to laugh and very... So, but beside that, the fun, Romero is this amazing musician. And I learned with him, he's such a talent to improvise and to put fire on a stage and be free with his musicality. So I'm very content, very happy, and excited that we are going to really do something just the two of us. This is the first time this is going to happen ever, so it's like our premiere.
You've also been recognized on important lists like the 50 Sensational Female Guitarist and the 34 Best Female Guitarist of All Time. What does such recognition mean to you in the context of your career?
Well, when you are included in lists, it's very good because your name, it is not that you are being recognized for what you have done and contributed to the world with your artistry, but as well, your name is out there, so new people can discover you. So that is what is important for me. And the recognition is very special because we make music and we survive doing music. So it's very fulfilling when people recognize what you do. And it's like, hey girl, hey woman, you are doing it right. So have a fun ride, So it gives you strength to keep doing it.
Can you tell me about the song Island of Flowers and what it means to you?
Yeah, I love this song. I really do. It was the first one I composed for the album Island of Flowers. Well, it's very natural for me to blend different genres and culture because Brazil itself is this cultural melting pot. And all these many travels I did around the world, I always had my ears very open to absorb the culture of these countries I've been. And I really love the ethnic, the diversity, the music that the world produces. And if you even travel, if you don't go to the world, but you travel around Brazil, it's already enough for you to have the material enough to say that you are doing different genres and cultures, because Brazil is huge, it's almost a continent. And every little corner of Brazil has a different influence with different immigrants creating roots there. So I can say that the world exists in Brazil. And if you are born here, you kind of absorb this in your DNA, So I have a passion to keep myself open for everything. So there is no right or wrong. There is no gray, black and white. It's all possibilities are possible to happen. And it's a pleasure when mixtures work out, because some don't. And so I don't share. So you may never listen to some tries I did to combine your styles, but the ones that I combined and I'm proud of and very happy that the way it came out. These ones, because they're all there in the platforms to be heard.
This is Island of Flowers by Badi Assad, and you're listening to Backstage Sonoma.
A deriva me encontrar, me acheguei neste lugar, mãos de olhares na lida, aprendendo a saudar toda essa maravilha, rodeada de os meus pés no chão, me plantando pra voar. Devagar o tempo vai nos levando pra dançar. Devagar o tempo vai com o vento. Trago no meu peito o mar, rio doce pra curar. Trago infinito amor no pensamento. devagar o tempo vai com o vento. Trago no meu peito o mar e o doce pra curar. Trago o infinito amor no pensamento. Que essa terra seja a intuição possa que a calma reja e a justiça viva.
You just enjoyed Island of Flowers by Badi Assad, and she is my guest today. Your life and career are also captured in the film Badi. What was it like seeing your journey portrayed on screen?
It was a trip to see your life through the eyes of somebody else with so much details. And the director, Edu Felistok, what was interesting is because he didn't treat Badi, the only good sides of Badi, or everybody loves Badi. No, he also chose to put there critics that didn't understand Badi, that has something like, I don't know, I don't understand this musician, or I don't like what this musician does. It is because my life is like, it's impossible to be loved by everyone. What's the art you do? It's impossible to be loved by everyone that is out there. Some of the classical people from the guitar society, the classical guitar society, many of them may not like what I do with my finger style because I broke some boundaries. And all of these are shared in the movie. So it's a very fulfilling experience to see, first of all, that the director spent, I know how much time he spent to do this documentary. So to see somebody donating their time to do some piece of art with what you have done with your life is another form of recognition. And so he put a lot of important stuff there. He chose to speak about folk dystonia, yes, but also so many trips I've done that were so successful, and how I recuperated from dystonia, and how I played for packed theaters all over the globe. And it's all there. It's a movie that won some international awards. And who is interested to take a look, it's on my channel in the canal Badi Assad in YouTube. And you can also find this in my website, badiassad.com. I'll be very, very happy he could see it, could check it out.
Let's discuss your latest release, which includes 22 immigrant and refugee musicians. What was the inspiration behind this project?
Can you imagine an orchestra made by 22 immigrant and refugee musicians, all of them playing instruments from their backgrounds? So you have Asian instrument, African, Arabian, South America. Unbelievable. And so you have all these instruments from other cultures playing Brazilian rhythms, etc. Very beautiful, because you understand the power of music when you collect these people, human beings from different cultures and politics and religions, but there they are all together breathing music in peace and harmony and respect and patiently beautiful. So I'm very proud to record it with this amazing band called Orquestra Mundana Refugee. And the project we did together is a tribute to the 30 years of an iconic CD written by Lenini and Suzano, two amazing Brazilian musicians. So it is also in the digital platforms. Listen to it, please. It's so beautiful. We mix all kinds of styles and rhythms to hear all the different accents of these other singers singing in Portuguese. Very beautiful, very proud of it.
Badi, your live performances are known for their energy and intimacy. As you prepare for your upcoming Bay Area concerts, how do you ensure each show remains a unique experience for your audience?
That's a very, very good question. And because no concert is the same as another, because the delivery of a concert relies on the amount of energy that this specific public are given to the artist. So the concert itself depends how I am feeling that day, because I am not the same person every day. I may be more emotional one day and may be more tired another day. I may be more angry or worried, whatever. So, but when I go to the stage, of course, I neutralize my personal emotions so I can be connected with these songs. But I am one entity. These other feelings can create a connection with who I am in that day. So I'm not always the same. And if you look at the public, it's a summary of all individuals that are sitting in there, giving energy back to you. So it can never, ever be the same. And as a sensitive musician as I am, I feel it. And when, for example, the public is not giving me back, I end a concert exhausted because everything I had, I delivered and I was not fed back from the public. But with the years, I start to learn how, if that is the case, I have to feed myself. And because then I know if I don't do that while doing the concert, I will be exhausted later. So it's also technique. And the technique is to concentrate as much as I can into the message of each one of these songs I'm delivering. So that is how I can be with a lot of energy, but I also can be with a lot of intimacy, because these emotions are attached to those songs in the repertoire. So the repertoire also, I like to choose in the backstage, because I have no more or less what I'm going to play. I have like a list of 20, 30 songs I could play. And I sense which kind of public is there. And I choose my 12, 14 songs for that specific night. It's more or less like that.
Speaking of performances, you have an exciting show coming on October 12th in Inverness on the coast. Can you tell us more about what fans can look forward to at this show?
Wow, Inverness, such a beautiful town. Yeah, and these house concerts at every Blue Moon concerts, I've been there a couple of times, but this is the first time I'm going to be with Romero Lubambo, with this legendary player that played. He played with so many people. Diana Reeves, he plays with her constantly. But even with Billie Eilish, he recorded the other day, so unbelievable. But anyway, I'm very excited because, as I said, I don't know how it is to play just the two of us live. This is going to be the premiere. Imagine. I'm very, very, very happy. And so Inverness on the 12th, but also at the Blue Note Napa with Romero again on the 13th. I hope you guys can make one of those two concerts.
And a reminder for our listeners, on Saturday, October 12th, Badi Assad will offer a one-of-a-kind musical experience with special guest Romero Lubambo, set against the stunning backdrop of William Turnbull-designed home on the Inverness Ridge. This intimate show promises an evening of exquisite guitar artistry and captivating performances. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are available now through Every Blue Moon Concerts at everybluemoonconcerts.org or via Eventbrite. Thank you, Badi, for being here and sharing your world with us.
Thank you very much for having me here, and I hope to see you all there. For you that are interested in Badi Assad, my name is spelled Badiassad, and I am in all the social media that you can find, but TikTok. But I'm there in Instagram, Facebook, my YouTube channel, my website has a lot of information. Spotify, iTunes, you can choose. So that's it. I hope to see you there. Bye.
Backstage Sonoma will be right back after this quick break.
Welcome to Backstage Sonoma, your all-access pass to the heartbeat of the Bay Area music scene. From jazz to rock, blues to world music, we bring you intimate conversations with the artists shaping our soundscape. Hear their stories, explore their inspirations, and dive deep into the creative process that makes each performance unforgettable. Hosted by Steve Roby, seasoned radio personality and best-selling author, Backstage Sonoma has featured Grammy winners like Judy Collins, Colby Kyle Lott, Leslie Mendelsohn, and chart-topping guitarist Adam Hawley. With over 200 episodes and 4 years of exclusive content, we keep you connected to the local and touring musicians making waves today. Whether you're a lifelong music lover or discovering new tunes, join us on Backstage Sonoma, available on all major streaming platforms, including YouTube. Don't miss a beat, subscribe now, and be part of our growing community of listeners. Backstage Sonoma, where the music never stops.
Thanks for listening to the Backstage Sonoma podcast. Join us next time for more great interviews and music from local and touring musicians. You can find us on the web at backstagesonoma.com.